I will start off by talking
Hi.
just because the other screen is a little bit frozen. So for everyone in the Blake Travel Facebook group, I do apologize if it cuts in and out a little bit. We are so blessed in the Western world to have such amazing internet connection. It's something that we definitely take for granted. So I want us to acknowledge our beautiful friends here in Kenya who have hiked to the top of a hill so that they can stand next to the internet satellite dish or the satellite tower. So that's where they can get the best internet. They can't actually get it from where they can just, sitting still in the village. So definitely something that we take for granted here in Australia because, we have internet everywhere. So thank you so, so much for your amazing effort to connect with us today. I really appreciate it. And Claudia as well, I just wanted to sort of tell everyone we met online as well during a Tony Robbins conference. We had connected and reached out to each other, both looking at each other's Facebook and Instagram pages. We could both see that we are both such passionate people about travel. And when I saw all of Claudia's posts about Africa and what she's doing in Kenya, I was so excited. I've been to Africa a few times now, and I have loved every trip. It has been the most amazing travel experience that I've ever had each time. And primarily because of the people. Everyone goes and does a safari and goes and explores the natural wonders and all that sort of thing. But I don't think there's anything in this world better than those beautiful African smiles. And to see you all there today, it just brings back so many great memories. So thank you for joining us. And how about you guys tell us where you are? Where are you in the world?
Well, thank you so much for having us. We are very excited to be here and also for as long as we have internet. I'm just going to do a short introduction. So I'm Claudia, and today I brought some of my friends so you get to meet also the people from Rusinga Island, where we are right now in Lake Victoria. I'm going to do a swivel in a moment because we have the most beautiful view right now, but I just want to introduce you, and they can introduce themselves so you can hear their voices.
Okay, hi, my name is Sheila Odhiambo. I'm born and raised in Rusinga Island, Kenya, to be specific. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm Cynthia Anyango from Kenya, Rusinga Island.
Okay, and who do we have here with us today? Your name?
Miles.
Miles is excited to be here today too.
And you have the perfect shirt on, Miles. It is Sunday.
It is Sunday. Yes, so we are standing here on top of one of the hills on Rusinga Island, and it's a small island in Lake Victoria in Western Kenya. So very beautiful and probably not easy to see if I swivel around, but just the most amazing views that we have here. So it's the best place for me to come.
Yes, yeah. And Claudia, I'm so interested to know, because for us here in Australia, traveling overseas just seems like something that is so impossible at the moment. From a logistical point of view, how did you get to Africa? Like, what was involved? What was the process on the flight? Did you need a vaccination certificate and all that sort of thing?
So it used to be difficult for me as well because we were in lockdown in Germany, but now things have been opened up a little bit. But for Kenya, it was always possible to travel, to come to Kenya, even though they also have struggled with COVID, and it's definitely a bit more difficult to travel in Kenya right now with curfews and everything. But to come here, there's no other requirement than the normal one to get a visa, which for us Westerners is fairly easy. You get a tourist visa, and you don't require are you still there?
Yes. Oh. Yep, still here.
Oh, sorry, something came up in the picture. Sorry.
That's okay.
we just lost you for a second. So just a tourist visa, no vaccination required at the moment, just a negative test, a PCR test. And so you have to register with the Ministry of Health, and they check that and your test, and then you're good to come and enter the country. So it's fairly easy to come to Kenya at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad they're making it a little bit easier for people to get there, because I know all over Africa and Kenya, there's so many different organizations that, you know, really need volunteers and really need the support. And I'd love to know more about what you guys are all doing there, because I know that, you know, you've been working on something that's very passionate to you. So if you'd love to share with us what you've been working on and what sort of difference you're making over there.
Yeah. So, well, I've been coming here for 18 years now, or the first time I came here was 18 years ago. So I'm like, it's my second home now. And I used to come here as a volunteer and pretty much still work as a volunteer, only that right now, like we are doing, it's kind of like a private group that we funded in Germany or founded in Germany that is doing projects here on Rusinga Island. And so yeah, basically I work on my free time here or in Germany to connect with people here and the team that we have here locally. And the projects we are doing is in education. So we build a library to help students, because the schools here, they are not very well equipped. So for students to learn, especially in the higher grades, to prepare, you know, for their exams or to prepare for starting university, they can come to the library. So we are doing that, and through that we're also doing health talks, you know, to help the youth here to get educated and make better decisions. You know, the importance on education and how to move forward, and it has made a huge impact already. And then we also focus very much on environment, mostly planting trees, because many of the people here are farmers, but there has been a huge deforestation, like a lot of cutting trees. So it has really affected the environment here and has really suffered. So now they are planting trees again, and we have tree nurseries. So they're rebuilding their own, recovering their own environment. And then obviously quite a lot of the community is quite, you know, poor, comes from a poor background. They're fishermen, they're farmers. So some of, especially the women, they may be quite vulnerable with, if they're alone, if they have to raise the children. So we help with micro credit projects to help them, you know, raise their own income and feed their families. So we are kind of like all over the place. We are doing so many things. And it's growing every year with projects, because there's so many ideas and there's so many people we work with. It's just amazing the progress has been made in just a very, you know, in the recent years.
Yeah, it's so amazing. I'd love to hear from the ladies what their favorite learnings have been, because I know education is something that we take for granted, and we have so many tools here readily available to us. You know, what are you ladies most passionate about when it comes to learning and what foundations you've been part of?
Okay, thank you, Sheila, once again. Currently, I'm a graduate from some university in Kenya, prestigious university. So after campus, let me say I graduated like 3 months ago, and there is no job in Kenya because it's a third world country, and the course I dealt with, I did political science, and I decided to come back to the society, to give back to the society and help build our economy and help our other young ladies who are still in the villages and they lack that exposure. So we came up with a community-based organization, and I'm working with the ladies and the students. We are on issue of career mentorship, career development and mentorship, issue of nurturing talent, because I'm also an artist. Like what I'm putting on the chain, I make the chain, I paint like the t-shirt. This is a t-shirt. There's somebody carrying fish. This is unpainted fish from the lake. You can see going to the village. The home is there. So basically, I help them also and making sandals. The leather sandals. I'm putting one on one of them. So like this, if you come to Kenya, I'll make one for you.
Absolutely. I always need new shoes.
Both the ladies, for both women in the community and the students too. So this has helped them a lot. And issue of reproductive health. Also, I also have some training on that. So I go to the schools around, talk with the ladies, talk with the students there and their teachers, and train them on effective ways of protecting themselves. Like in Rusinga Island, the issue of sexual immorality is so high because we have a lot of beaches, and the main economic activity is fishing. So the fishermen around, they get money easily. They go fish today, they have money. Tomorrow they go, like they don't have a sustainable program for that. So they waste their money a lot, and this one they use that money to they use ladies around because they have money, so they lure the school going student for that. So we try to educate them about such issues. And for the women, what Claudia told you, we are working, we call it table banking, where they just sit down and as a group of people, about 20 to 30, they put their little cash on the table and they share among themselves, and they return as a loan, with an interest after some time. So that one has helped them a lot. And not only, we are not doing only microfinance, but we are talking with these women also on issue of gender-based violence and in their families, because it's so rampant here. So I'm really doing a lot in with the community, and I'm so happy Claudia has also joined me. When she's around here, we've been working with her a lot, because she's also sensitive about the environment. So we've been to many, she has started a lot of projects with tree nurseries and everything. So I'm also with my friend here. She can say something about what we've been doing with her.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, once again, I'm Cynthia. In some of the universities right here in Kenya. Right now, I'm out for a long holiday, and the importance of education and also the risky behaviors that they shouldn't involve with. Yeah.
Wow.
I think Cynthia is kind of shy, but she's an inspiration to many youth. She's been somehow she's grown up in the island and studied around the island. I didn't study within the island, but I've been brought up in the island. She did so well, so many students look up to her. In fact, in her school, she's the first lady to go to university, direct entry through the government. So she's really an inspiration to many ladies here, and I really love working with her. And I hope you'll also join us here, and we do something great with the ladies.
Absolutely. I am just absolutely blown away. You are a true inspiration, ladies. I completely understand. As I've mentioned, I've been there before, and I know how difficult it can be. And the simple things that we take for granted, like education, and even just having that understanding of who to take money from and to not be taken advantage of. To educate women and children in those types of things is just so important. It's going to benefit them so much for the future. And I love your passion so much. I literally have goosebumps. You're absolutely amazing. And I'm also going to post, Claudia, if you don't mind, I've got the link to the organization that you're connected with, but I'm sure that people watching this would absolutely love to help in some way, or even find out more information. So I'd love to post that information as well, just to create more awareness, because it's often forgotten. And I think that in times like this, in the middle of a pandemic, it is having a massive effect on everybody. And I think it's just we need to move forward and find ways to constantly be educating and inspiring, so that we can all reconnect again.
Yeah. Please also, encourage them to reach out to me privately. We are such a small group in Germany, so our website is one thing, that's hard for us to find time for. So we are still trying to update, but reach out to me currently, because we are doing so many new things. So anyone who is interested, if they reach out, there's always the conversation we can have, and what, how how to learn more and how to share more and maybe how to get involved, which we would love and they would love
Yes,
to share more
absolutely.
of what they're doing.
And so from a travel perspective, I would like to pick your brains. Let's just say people wanted to come to Kenya for a holiday. What would you recommend that they do? What should they eat? What local food should they try? And where are the most amazing places that they should visit that a lot of tourists don't really know about?
Yeah, well, of course they should come to Rusinga. So it's not the safari, location. There's some parks around here, but just to come to Rusinga is like a perfect chance, to just get to know, be among a local community, because it's not a touristy place. There's some tourism here. There's some lodges here that you can stay in, but the best way is to stay, with the people. There's places, where you can stay with people and just to get to know them and to walk around the village with them and, just to experience the local life is what you get here in Rusinga. That is not the typical, normally touristy experience. And, you would meet these ladies and get to share, they will share with you. They will have meals with you. Like, what would you serve them?
I will serve them fish. I don't know if they like fish. We have this ugali. You know ugali? Have you ever taken ugali? So we have ugali. It's like ugali is like bread to us. We take it every day, and a lot of fish, and the small ones we call them our men, and we have skuma wiki, the kales. You know skuma wiki? Yeah.
No, I do understand. Yes.
So yes, it's very local here, and like you really sit with the people and you eat the local dish. The ugali is like a maize flour, like the polenta in Italy. It's that kind of dish, and you can try to eat with your hands, which is what they do. You get to pick the fish. So yeah, that would be the experience you have when you come to Rusinga.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love it. And I just think what you're doing is so amazing. And Claudia, thank you so much. Honestly, it's, we took a little chance. Our first Blake travel stop for our round the world holiday was Kenya, and we weren't too sure how the connection would go. So we went out on a limb, and it's worked perfectly. And, there's a lot of people in Australia that haven't had the chance to get to Kenya yet. So, or even Africa for that matter. And I know that people will be sitting at home, and although the borders are closed, they'll be dreaming of where they should go for their next destination. And based on the passion you ladies have shown today, I'm pretty sure Kenya will be their first pick. So thank you so much for your time. I can't tell you how grateful I am. And it's just so wonderful to see your beautiful faces and to know that, things are improving over there, and we just wish you guys all the best.
Well, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to share about not just Kenya, but Rusinga. And we hope that we inspire people to come here and visit. So, to not just meet the people here, but people like Miles, they're so excited when we come and visit. So yes, we hope we invite everyone to come and join us here. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Sending you love from Australia.
Bye. We love
Bye. Bye.
See you.
See you.